And if I'm not, just ask me to. It's not complicated for me to do that, so just say. But you know, the majority of you, if you've expressed to me that you want to promote, then I will be charting you. So where do we start? So we've got in our eSuite, and you will see a button called Reports. So we're going to click on Reports. Okay, and that's going to take us into there. And as you can see, that's me there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on, so there's a little area, sorry, just trying to sort the light out here. There's a little area here where you're going to click on, it says Organisation Explorer. You're going to click on it. It's got a little drop down list, and you're going to click on Tree Viewer at that point in time. Okay, so we're going to go into Tree Viewer, and that's going to pop up there. And your name's going to be at the top of that. So at the top of that, as you can see, is your name. Okay, so there's a little button. Sorry, what's that? There's a little button that says Show Loyal Customers. So directly underneath here, you can see the button that says Show Loyal Customers, and we're going to want you to click on that. This is really important when you are charting, that you click on the Show Loyal Customers, because when you're going to be going down and looking at where the volumes come in, you're going to be looking at what loyal customers that person's got, whether they're in their first, second or third month, and this is all volume that you can be counting. So you've got into that place there, and you're saying to yourself, right, okay, so this is me, I'm at the top here, this is you, and this is an executive chart. So this is the first promotion within It Works. So the first thing that you're ever looking to do within It Works is achieve a 400 group volume. So what that means is you sign up. Say you sign up, for example, with a mini booster kit. That gives you a volume of 60. You then get a few loyal customers, and all of those volumes start to build up in your group volume. So a loyal customer, typically, if they're buying a box of wraps, will have obviously a volume of 54. So all of those start to add up to that 400 group volume, which is the building block of the business, is to get 400 group volume. And other ways that you can do it. So if you are, for example, looking to go executive, and so your name's here. So your name's, for example, Dave. So you're Dave. There you are. And you've managed to get a distributor on board. So you go, okay, do you know what? I've managed to sign a lady called Mandy. Okay. So that's what you do. So you're filling these boxes in with names. So that's Mandy there. Okay. And so Dave's thinking to himself, okay, so for me to get to the executive level, I've got a box here and I need a name in it. So you're going to follow the steps to success. You're going to be trying to sign those 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. And obviously that's how those boxes get filled up. So you then say to yourself, well, do you know what, actually, Dave's done really well and he's got himself another distributor called Alison. Okay. So Alison's name goes in that box there. So Dave is well on his way to his executive promotion. Now what he needs is he needs Mandy and he needs Alison to get those 400 group volumes. So the reason it's important for you when you first sign to be looking to get that 400 group volume yourself is because that is how you teach other people to do it. So if you can say to somebody, I signed loyal customers and I ran my auto ship and I placed orders, then you can show other people how to do that. Okay, so those 400 group volumes there. So Mandy, for example, Mandy's gone out and she's done really well. And in her first 30 days, she got her first 4 loyal customers. So she's got 4 lines coming off. And basically you're saying to yourself, right, okay, who are these people? So I always tend to write the name down. So if we've got, say, Bill, Cheryl, Jill and Tom. Okay, all of those people have ordered a box of wraps. So they've each got 54 next to them. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to be writing this all down on these charts. These charts are going to look messy. So just a quick one. This is a chart I've been working on today. Lots of writing on the back. Where's that volume coming from? Where are those loyal customers? How are those all going to add up to enable Mandy there to get her 400 group volume. So Mandy, as I said, she signed up. She signed up with the mini booster kit, so she'd already got 60. So all you do is you just add all those figures up. So we've got Mandy here, so she's got 4 loyal customers, so that adds up to 216. You'll get to know these very quickly. 216 plus 60. So Mandy is at 266. Okay, so Mandy's at 266 group volume. That's everybody in her group. So what we're going to go is we're going to go, okay, well, Mandy needs 400, so she's got 266. So Mandy is 134 volume off hitting her 400. Okay, write it all down. Like I say, she's 134 off. Okay, so we speak to Mandy and we go, do you know what, Mandy? If you get 2 loyal customers and order a lip and eye cream, for example, so 2 loyal customers would be 108, and a lip and eye cream is, I think it's 29 or 30, I can't remember off the top of my head exactly, say 29. So what's Mandy at? Mandy's at 137 there to add on. So Mandy, if you can go out and you can find another couple of loyal customers and maybe order yourself a lip and eye cream, you have got your 400 group volume. And that is it. That is charting, basically. Now, what you also could do is you could also have Alison on the other side. Now, Alison, she started out with a business builder kit, so she got 0 volume for that. So there's 0 volume in a business builder kit. And then Alison says, well, do you know what, actually, she's great. Alison's great. And she goes out and she actually signed 2 distributors with mini booster kits straight off. So Alison's got 2 distributors with 60. So Alison's actually got 120 volume. Alison then goes out and she says, do you know what, I'm going to get myself another couple of loyal customers. She gets her 2 loyal customers to be Fast Start bonus qualified. So she's got another 2 54s here. So this is Neil and Zoe. So Alison signed her 2 distributors. She's got a Mel and a Tracy. Okay. So Mel and Tracy, they're doing really great actually. So they go out, they've got the mini booster, they've been wrapping people. They signed 2 loyal customers each. Wow. So this is where it's all starting to add up. Okay. So within Alison, as you can see, all of these bits of volume are all adding up together. When you click on Alison's name, at the top it will say group her volume. It'll have personal volume and group volume. So let me just show you that. So you click into me and you click on volume. Okay. So when you see there, so my personal volume is at, PBV is at 114, and then obviously my group volume is a lot bigger because I've got a lot of people, a lot of you working underneath. But that PBV and then the group volume. So what you want is you want to add up Alison. So Alison has got 2 loyal customers with Neil and Zoe. So there's a 108 there that she's added up. She's got Mel and Tracy who signed up with Business Builder kits. So she's got 120 for those 2. And both Mel and Tracy have signed 2 loyal customers each. So 108 plus 108. She smashed it. So we've got there 8, 16, 24. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So Alison has got 444 there. Sorry, excuse my little scribblings. 444 in her group volume. So what's interesting is that, and this is where, you know, obviously it's all working as a group and working as a team. So Alison has only actually signed 2 loyal customers herself, but because she's signed 2 distributors and they've signed loyal customers and they've been signed up with mini booster kits, that's all added up. So she's smashing it at 440 and Mandy's at 266. So Dave, at this moment in time, is only 2 boxes of wraps and a lip and eye cream away from hitting his executive. And that's it. And then what you do is you simply do that, but on a bigger scale for every single person. Okay? So you've got your Ruby chart. So we're now looking and we're going, well, actually, do you know what? Dave has got Alison. And underneath him, he's got Mel. And he's got Tracy. And he's also signed Mandy. Okay, so all you're doing is taking those names that we've just talked about. So Dave, who signed Alison, who signed Mel and Tracy. Dave also signed Mandy. A Ruby chart is saying Dave needs to sign another distributor. Okay, so he needs to sign another distributor. And then he is what is called boxed for Ruby. So we'll have everybody in place for his Ruby promotion. Now, what you're going to be looking at, so you can chart at the beginning of the month. And I know it might seem a little bit strange because you're thinking to yourself, well, how am I going to know where this volume is going to come from until the end of the month? You've got those loyal customers, okay? So Mel and Tracy, they have got their 2 boxes of wraps auto shipments set up. So they have got 108 that's going to go out. They have also got their 2 loyal customers. So they've got 54 volume each for each of those loyal customers. Okay? So you're doing this. You're going, right, okay. So Tracy's got 108. And her 2 loyals have got 54 each. Okay, Tracy. So this is where you are. You are at 216. Okay? So you're at 216. So you need 184. And I would even write down, so where you've got these loyal customers and you've wrote the names next to them, I would write down the date as well that their auto shipment for a loyal customer is due to go out. And the reason I did that is because then you can go in on that day and check that their credit card's not declined, which can be any number of reasons. These people may want the wraps, it's just that something's happened with their card and they've forgotten that it's going to be going out. So write the dates next to the loyal customers so that you could be checking and saying, okay, that's great. So Tracy, you had those 2 loyal customers. Did you know that they were due to go out on this date? And actually one of them's not gone out, or one of them may have cancelled. And all the time you're keeping on it. So you are going to do this chart at the beginning of the month. And you're going to put those names in those boxes. And you are not going to feel deflated if you have a gap, because you know what you need to do. So you could start at the beginning of the month and just think, I'm going to go out and I'm going to sign distributors. And that's amazing, and we should all obviously be doing that. But this gives you that focus. This makes you look at it and you go, well, actually, I've got Alison, I've got Mandy, they're working it, they've got Mel and Tracy. I need somebody here. Okay. Now, where it gets interesting is what you can also start to do is, people do help out with loyals. So, for example, if you are in a position and you're still looking for loyals, because that's your job, you're still looking for loyal customers, and actually you see that Mandy's been working really hard up until whatever time in the month, middle of the month up till the 25th. Mandy's 54 off getting that 400, and you've got a loyal sat there who you've been talking to. If it was me, I will put that loyal under Mandy. She's working it, and she is going to help you get that promotion because that volume is in the right place. So you can, there are arguments, people talk about bank over rank, and don't get me wrong, I think placing loyals is not a thing to do all of the time. There are times when you do want to keep your own loyals because they are yours and they are, you've worked really hard for them. But if you are going through a period like we're going through at the moment, where you have big bonuses available, people are going for Ruby bonuses of $500. The reality is that if you've got a loyal and you can help somebody in your team to hit that 400 group volume, or you may even go, do you know what? It's Mel. She needs that extra 54 to then help Alison get executive, to help me get my Ruby. And you can do that. You can do that. And if, for example, if you are then, you're moving on from Ruby, maybe you've got an